thank you very much. Back at you. And, it feels good. It's nippy outside. It feels like, but I cannot even believe it's December. Can y'all believe it's December already? It's flying by, and now there's so much pressure. That's the thing, you start feeling it. It's exciting, but then there's the pressure, and it's not so much the gift buying or even the traveling, which they just recently said. I saw on the news that it's been the busiest travel day ever this past Thanksgiving, and people are in the malls and crazy shopping, and there's all that pressure. And to me, that's some of the pressure, but really the pressure, in my opinion, and I don't mean this in a bad way, it's the families getting together every year with the same, and you know, you see these relatives, they fly in, you never see them except once a year, and it's the same exact conversations every single year. People are just running out of things to say, so it's the same, there's that same aunt, you know, since you've been growing up and you're at the adult table, you've graduated from the little card table where you were out in the garage if you were me, and I was the only kid. It didn't feel good, I'll tell you that. How dare you, Mama? But there's that one aunt who just continues to be amazed at the aging process. Like every year, how old are you now? Well, last year I was 45, so I'm 46. Next year, when you ask me, I'll be 47. Every year, I cannot believe it. 46, how did you get? I remember when you were this little. Well, I remember you this tall, remember? You now. There's always that, and they always, inevitably, by the end of the meal, there's the same story that's told. You know, there's that one good story, and they tell it after a little sherry, but if you're, you know, at my family, like my grandmother never drank, so if someone asked for sherry, she would pour a tumbler, like an iced tea glass of sherry. Here you go. And so, of course, people would just drink it. And so, but there would be that one story at the end of the night that you just know is going to come out. So anyway, we left the jailhouse, and your Uncle Charlie swore to me he would never drink again, and the milkman was fine. And we were all just mouthing along, and the milkman was fine. Because every year you hear the same story. You know these people that they tell you the same story, and you don't know, you don't want to be rude, but you kind of don't want to hear it again, and you never know when to quite jump in and go, yeah, I heard it. Like, you just kind of want to nip it in the bud, but they just keep telling the story. Even if you say, right, yeah, you told me this, and then they still tell it, and like along with you. So, yes, I know, right? I remember that. That was me that it happened to. And then they just keep talking about it. Yes, that's right. And then I was in the hospital. I do remember. Yeah. You know, we have this guy, Kevin Lehman, who works here at the show, and he said his mom, when we were talking about this morning, his mom and her friend, because they forget when they tell each other stories, so they have this thing that they immediately, if the other one starts telling a story, they just right away do this. That's how they end it. Just get it out of your mouth. I've heard that. I don't want to ever do that again, so I prefer to tell stories through interpretive dance. Watch me now. you tell what I was trying to tell you? So I'm very happy that y'all are here. That's my fantastic voyage story to you. I haven't worked out in so long, I find that I'm now out of breath just from dancing that small amount when I sit down. I noticed it yesterday and today. I'm out of breath because I was sick for a little while, and it's so hard once you stop working out to get back to working out again. And this is just sad that I'm out of breath from dancing like that. I tell you. Oh, man. I'm just trying to catch my breath so I can
You do the rounds,
get excited.
though.
Huh?
You do go around quite a bit.
Well, it's not a far way. It's not like I'm working out. It's really pathetic that I... Although, I should have everybody do it and see how you talk afterwards.
Absolutely,
Because,
yes.
yeah, everybody should make that round. I'm going to get some advice from her. She's on the show. She's in good shape right now. Hilary Swank, the Academy Award winner. Hilary Swank is here. She's in a new movie, $1 Million Baby. So Clint Eastwood directed it. Clint Eastwood is in it, and she, of course, was in Boys Don't Cry. And but she plays a boxer in this new movie, so I guess she can teach me a few things, getting back in shape, boxing. Also on the show, Alan Alda. He's gonna. We'll be seeing him in The West Wing and the new movie, The Aviator. He was in a show, I don't know, it was MASH. You may have heard of it. Oh, he's sensitive, he's manly, and he's here. Is that all we have today? No, we have more. We have sleight of hand magician Jason Randall. And today is the last day of Ellen's Thanks for Giving food drive. And in the luxury box today, we have Helena Folks from CVS Pharmacy in the luxury box. Hello, Helena. How are you? Welcome. Now, are you comfortable here? We had a bunny in here a few days ago. Is there any leftover hair?
This is truly luxurious.
It is.
I love it.
I'm so glad.
I recommend it to all of you.
All
I'll
right.
share it.
Okay, well, you just have to be here to give something to us. What do you have?
Well, we have been so impressed at CVS Pharmacy with all you've been doing this month for the food banks of this country that we wanted to do something extra too.
Okay.
So on behalf of the 140,000 people who work for CVS Pharmacy, we wanted to give you a big old check for $50,000.
Wow. Thank you so much. That's great. Thank you, Helena. That's wonderful.
So this is going to go to Second Harvest.
Right.
And we've been working with them for 8 years, actually. We've given them, on average, about 3 million pounds of merchandise every year. But you inspired us to even go further this year, so thanks for all you're doing.
Well, thank you.
And we have something extra. I like to come with a lot of gifts. CVS Pharmacy is a generous place. So I'm also here today to give everyone in the audience a $50 gift card to CVS Pharmacy. Stores now across the nation, so I'm sure that you'll all be able to use it.
You'll be able to find a CVS store for sure.
And there is something extra, the big shebang.
Yes.
One more thing that CVS Pharmacy would like to do, and that is we're here today to announce on your show, because of all you've done, a donation to Second Harvest of $20 million in merchandise to the organization.
Thank you so much. Thank you. That's incredible. $20 million. Wow. Corkscrew. CVS Pharmacy for what you're doing. That's amazing. $20 million. And thanks to everybody who's helped to make this food drive such a big success. All right, we started with a simple dream. We wanted to help people that needed to eat. There are people, we just take for granted how lucky we are that we can eat every day, and we have so much. And so from what we have, well, you've done it. We have actually made you aware of it, and you've done it. Our grand total is $20,450,059,176 in cash donations. Great. Thank you. So, this is the official end of our food drive, but we should all remember that America's Second Harvest needs our help all year long. So anybody who would like to make a donation to them can still go to our website and find out how. And everybody today, as a token of their appreciation, they're giving you a T-shirt, America's Second Harvest. So to remind you what a good cause this is. Is that my pizza, or? It's not my pizza. It's Rod Stewart. Why don't you tell us what it is?
It's Alan's 12 days. It's Alan's 12 days. It's Alan's 12 days of giveaways.
Is going to get some really great gifts. And first I must tell you that, do you remember last year we had the reindeer who was here every year, and he couldn't make it this year because his agent demanded too much money. So in the spirit of the season, we've replaced him. We would like to introduce you to Big Jin, our Ellen DeGeneres Show gingerbread man. Please come on out, Big Jin. Here's the thing. We've assembled some of the coolest products for home, and all of them would make really great gifts. I got it. Plug it in. All right. I think it's going smoothly. If I die plugging this, I love all of you. All right, okay, that's it. All right, so here's the thing. These are some really cool gift ideas. All of you are getting the gifts, but at home, these are great ideas. First of all, do we have this one? I think it's this one. I think so too. It's the Violite, what Time magazine is calling this one of the coolest inventions of the year. You know how you try to clean your toothbrush when you use water, but it doesn't really kill the germs. So what you do is you stick your toothbrush in there, and it just stays in there for a certain amount of time. It's a toothbrush holder, and it just kills all the germs, like in the dentist office. You do that. So you get that. All you do, it's easy. You hit the blue button in front, and 10 minutes later, your toothbrush, it does electric toothbrushes, anything. And usually it sells for $49.95, but today it's free for you. Although you may not have a Porsche in your garage, you can still have one in your kitchen. And what you have here is this Porsche-designed coffee maker by Bosch. And I actually have this at my house, and it's so easy because you just put the filter in there and the coffee there, and you put the water in here, and you don't have to pour it. You just put it in there, and it's a thermos thing, so it stays hot. And what's great about it is, like a Porsche, it makes coffee really, really fast. That's why I got it, because I want my coffee fast in the morning. It normally sells for $230, but for you, it's free. Last but not least, this also is something I use at home, and everybody's getting this Dyson DC-14 Animal Vacuum Cleaner. Because they call it the animal because it picks up pet hair like crazy, and there's no bag, there's no nothing. You just lift it up like that, and then what you can do there is you just dump it out. Anyway, and it never ever loses suction. It's the greatest vacuum cleaner. Like I said, I have one at home, and it normally retails for $549. You can find out where you can buy all these great gifts, as well as a chance to win them on our website. 5 lucky viewers will be chosen at random to win today's featured gifts. Don't go away. When we come back, we'll be talking to Hilary Swank. Our first guest is an Academy Award-winning actress who stars in the upcoming movie $1 Million Baby. Please welcome Hilary Swank. Yeah, I think it's nice if you'd like to borrow
There's a lot
that.
of bling in there.
Yeah, there is. A whole lot of bling. Can you believe that?
It's amazing.
Yeah, that's
I
really...
want to know Helena.
Yeah, she's
I
right.
have charities, too.
Yeah. Yeah, catch her while she's here.
Yeah, don't you leave.
Yeah. Well, it's good
I'll
to
be
meet
watching
you.
you.
Okay. We've never met, which
We've never met.
We have not.
Never.
I don't know
I
why.
can't believe it. Me either.
Why hadn't we?
I don't know. You haven't invited me here yet.
All right, but you're here now.
I'm here now. That's all that matters.
And you actually...
Your eyes are gorgeous.
Thank you.
They're so, like, amazing. Really.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome very
well,
much.
let's talk about me then.
Okay.
Yeah. Now that we've met, perhaps you'll invite me. Everybody comes on here and they have these big birthday parties. I don't know why I'm not a part of them, but supposedly you just had a big 30th birthday.
I did a couple months ago.
Tell me all about what I missed.
Yes,
And did you freak out turning 30, or was that good for you?
No, it was good for me. I'm ready to leave my 20s and enter this new time in my life.
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
That's the way you should look at it.
Yeah.
But some people freak out when they turn 30.
Yeah, it might hit me later.
Yeah, it will. Anyway. No, it won't.
It might.
No,
Who knows? We'll see.
Yeah.
I'll let you know the next time. I had a party. I just had a bunch of friends. I don't live in LA, so it was nice to have all my friends in LA here because I had just finished $1 Million Baby. We just finished a few months ago, and so I had all my friends over and had at a place here on Sunset Boulevard, and just had a bunch of people and a DJ. Not a friend of yours.
Yeah. Tony, he wasn't there?
No.
Tony. Call him next time.
I'm going to.
Yeah. But you had fun?
I had a great time. I danced and
yeah.
just let go, and it was great.
And so I can't believe, Boys Don't Cry, you were 25 when you won the Academy Award, 25?
Yeah.
Wow, that must have been huge.
Thank you. Thank you. It was obviously, it was such an important movie, and so that it was getting recognized was the biggest and most important thing to me. And it was a little overwhelming because it felt like I got shot out of a cannon. You know, I just did a small movie for under $2 million. The budget was under $2 million, and
yeah, you got paid $3,000 to do that?
yeah, about $3,000.
Okay, so what, it was like $75 a day.
I guess it comes out to about that.
I did the math. So
you're very quick.
Yeah. So you make $3,000, you win the Academy Award, And then you go the next day to get your prescription filled and...
Yes, I went to get a prescription filled, and they said, that's $200. I said, oh, no, I have insurance. I'm SAG, you know, it's the best insurance. I'm sure they will cover this. And they said, there's a problem. You're going to need to call SAG. And so I called SAG, and SAG said, actually, yeah, you need to make $5,000 a year to get a prescription. So
Did you say, I just won an Academy Award last night?
I didn't, but it is quite interesting that to have an Academy Award and not have health insurance is a very strange thing.
Very humbling the next day to all of a sudden realize that
to come home and have this beautiful statue and.
So you went out and hawked it, or what'd you do?
No, I didn't. Actually, when you get nominated, you have to sign a release that says if you ever want to sell it or you die and your family wants to sell it or whatever, the Academy can buy it back for $1. So that wouldn't have bought my prescriptions.
No, $1?
Yeah, $1.
And you have to sign that when you're nominated?
You have to sign it. Yeah.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
But not really if you think about it.
But $1, they could, you know.
They could give maybe
at least
100.
Yeah, if you're selling it, it means you need money.
1,000
help
maybe.
you know?
Help us out a little
right.
bit. We might have only made $3,000 that year.
Well, you were so great. You were just so great in the movie.
Thank you.
You were fantastic.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you. Now, and so in reading all this stuff, because that's how I know about that, I like hearing all these little stories that you find out about people by doing shows like this. And you also love animals like I do, and you have...
I might need that vacuum cleaner.
Because what do you have?
I have 2 birds. I have 2 dogs.
Don't vacuum the birds.
I know, because it had a lot of suction. One of my birds is very small and could get sucked right into that. But it'll come right back out, as I saw. It'll just be flying around in that little thing, and I just open it, and it flips right out.
Kids, don't listen to her. Don't do it. Children watching at home going, Mommy!
It'll be like one of those, you know, those mice get in the thing and go around?
No, it's not like that at all.
Okay.
Don't make it a cartoon. It's not real. What kind of bird is it?
I have a Senegal and an African gray.
Oh, I used to have an African gray.
You did? What happened? They're supposed to live 80 years.
Yes, I had to give it away.
You vacuumed it up.
No. I'll tell you, during the commercial, they're so needy. They need to be with, and they're a one-person bird.
I have scars, and it's one person.
Yeah.
And it still bites me.
And you go away to do movies. It must really miss you.
I take it with me.
Oh, good for you.
I take all of my animals with me.
Yeah,
it's a crazy thing, me and 6 animals. All the airlines know me now. They're like, here comes Hillary and all her animals.
You take 6 animals with you on location?
Yeah.
Well, I love that about you, but...
The thing is I'm on location all the time.
Yeah.
So if I didn't take them with me, then they would belong to some pet care of person.
Taker care.
Yeah,
right.
That's a word I made up. I don't know what that means, but you know what I mean.
A lot of people are dyslexic, and it'll be fine for them.
Okay, good. Then they don't know what I'm talking about.
Right. But, you know, we have to go to commercial because I could talk about this forever because I love animals.
We'll talk about grays after this commercial break.
After this, and then we'll talk about the movie that you just did.
That'll be great, too.
Yes, we'll be right back. We're back with Hilary Swank. So now you play a boxer in this movie. Mm-hmm. And is that, see, I don't know why that's so hard. You hit it, and it just flaps around.
It's one of the most difficult things to learn in boxing.
It is.
That speed back, yeah.
But don't you look at that thinking that's not that hard?
You look at it and think it should be really easy.
Yeah.
But that's kind of the nature of life, isn't it?
Yes.
All the hard things look easy, and they're not.
That's the whole point, to try to make it look easy.
That's true.
So what did you do had you boxed before, or how'd you get into it?
Never boxed before. Never really understood boxing, but now I have a whole respect for the sport. It's an incredible sport. And I trained 4.5 hours a day, 6 days a week for 3 months. I had to put on they wanted me to put on 10 pounds of muscle, but being the crazy person that I am, I put on approximately 20 pounds of muscle.
Wow. That's what I'm thinking I may play a part one day that I'll need weight, so I'm trying to put it on now, but I don't want to have to rush.
210 grams of protein I ate. Drinking egg whites, waking up in the middle of the night, drinking protein shakes.
Drinking egg whites can't really be good for you.
It's a lot easier than eating 8 to 12 egg whites in a sitting.
Wow. Okay, so and were you punched in?
I got punched a few times.
And what does that feel like?
It hurts.
And you can, because I don't understand how I watch boxing and you're punched and you can't even imagine just going back to.
It's an adrenaline thing. You're not. You're in the moment. You're not really thinking like that, and afterwards you feel it the next day. But
did you get black eyes and broken?
I got a black eye, but it was from my 20-pound dog. Playing tug of war, of course, after 5 months of training. It was my dog that actually did it in the end.
But I got
bloody lips and
But you would hit somebody really hard? You would actually punch and do that?
Yes, I sparred. I was in a ring. I was working with boxers all the time.
Wow.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Do you think you'll do it ever? Or, I mean, like, not...
I won't do it professionally,
Yes.
but I'll get back and spar every
Really?
once in a while. I had a great trainer, Hector Roca, in Brooklyn at Gleason's gym, and they were amazing, and the boxers were amazing and generous and incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, all right, Million Dollar Baby opens in theaters nationwide on January 21st, and magician Jason Randall joins us after this. Thank you so much, Hillary, for being here.
Thank you.
All right, you'll be amazed by our next guest. Please welcome sleight of hand magician Jason Randall. I mean, I know there's a million things I want to ask you, but just start showing me stuff and freaking my freak. Because we don't have a lot of time, and I want to see all this.
Totally freaking.
Okay.
This is a memory game, and here's what I do. I look through the cards, memorize where everything is first, just so I know. Now, you're going to say stop somewhere, Ellen, as I flip through.
Okay, stop.
And we'll take this card, we'll place it down. Now, the memory game is for me to cut the cards and find the cards that match it.
Okay.
I'm feeling for the first one. It's here. The 8 of clubs. Oops.
Whoa.
I think this is going badly.
No, it's not.
8 of clubs. That goes down.
Okay.
I cut 1, 2, 3 times. The next 8 should arrive on the bottom, the 8 of diamonds. And finally, 3 more cuts. 1, 2, 3. The last one should arrive on the top, the 8 of hearts. Whew. This should be the 8 of... Oh, no. That was a bad start. What was the name of this trick again?
Is a memory thing.
Yes, memory thing. Find the
Yes.
matching cards, so
Right.
I think I will.
You had me feeling so bad for you, and I was like, oh, that's such a shame. And you got me.
Now, the fact is that if I take these and look at them, think about one. Do you have one?
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to try to find it. Here's the ultimate changing, now that you've seen how I can change cards. Put your hand like this. Were you, in fact, thinking the 9 of clubs, Ellen? Was I right?
No.
What were you thinking?
10 of diamonds?
Watch the change. Did you see it?
No.
Look in your hand. Now we're going to test my ESP.
Does anybody have a dollar bill he can change into something higher?
We'll do 1,000.
Yeah.
ESP cards were invented by Dr. J.B. Ryan in the 1950s. They consist of 5 different symbols. The circle represents 1, Ellen, because it's 1 continuous line. The cross represents 2, because it's 2 cross lines. The 3 is 3 wavy lines. The square would be 4, and the star would be 5. And basically, let's just say that I took a card out and I concentrate, and you tell me which symbol you think I'm thinking about.
You want me to tell you now? The circle.
This would be the wavy line, so that would be called a miss. If you got it right, it would have been a hit.
Right.
Okay, now, we're going to actually do an ESP demonstration with me, seeing how good I can be. This
Okay.
is my prediction.
Okay.
I want you to think about a time of day that's important to you, like a time that you get up or come to the show or a time you exercise, something. Got it? Now, I'm going to turn, I want you to now round to the nearest hour. So, Ellen, if you were thinking about 1 o'clock, take 1 card. 3 o'clock, take 3 cards.
Okay.
And that'll be objective proof. I'll turn my back so I don't see
And
how many...
put 'em in here.
No, we'll just
No.
leave that there. That's my prediction. Take them off of here, just leave them on the table.
Okay. Leave them on the table.
There you go, and just take cards off that correspond.
Okay. So, however many.
If you're thinking of 4 o'clock, take 4 cards, but don't let me hear or know. And then hide them over on the other side. Tell me when you're done.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
So keep those over there so I don't know.
Yeah.
Now, I'm
take
gonna-
them with me?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Now I'm going to make a clock. 12 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 9, 8, 7, 6 o'clock, 5, 4, 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock. Ellen, are you thinking about a time in the evening?
No.
I didn't think so. Are you thinking about right around 10 o'clock in the morning?
Yes.
Now, I know 3 things. I knew what time you were thinking. Secondly, I know which ESP symbol you're going to choose. And thirdly, I know that it will not be the wavy line, because you never make the same mistake twice. Remember how you missed the wavy line.
Yes.
So I said you were thinking about 10 o'clock. Let's take the card at 10 o'clock is a star. I made a prediction before I came out. You wanted to look in there. In fact, it's a star. So I got the second prediction. First, I knew 10. Secondly, I knew it was a star. And third, I told you wouldn't think about the wavy line, right?
Right.
And you'd say, Jason, you were right, I picked a star. But I was so sure that I gave you every single chance in the world to prove me wrong.
Wow. All right. I want you to come back. We have to go away we don't have enough time, but you're incredible. You're incredible. And please come back
Thanks, Ellen.
often, every day. Thank you so much. Alan Alda will be here when we come back. We'll be right back. For 11 years, our next guest starred as Hawkeye Pierce on the classic sitcom MASH. Soon you'll be able to catch him on The West Wing and in the new movie The Aviator. Please welcome 5-time Emmy Award winner Alan Alda. We almost went up again.
I know.
Yeah. Nice to see you. What happened to the? Can I ask what happened to the arm?
Oh, yeah. I had to have a rotator cuff operation. I get my cuffs rotated every few thousand
Oh,
miles.
good. It's good to do.
Yeah.
Now, what would cause an injury like that?
I had a bone spur that ate into my tendons or something. I don't know, tore it all up. And,
None of that sounds good.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I boxed in a movie, too.
Did you?
Yeah. In Paper Lion, I boxed with Sugar Ray Robinson.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
And how was that?
Well, that worked out okay, except I stepped into his left hand and I got a bloody nose. And he felt terrible.
I bet. Yeah.
I felt pretty bad, too.
Yeah. And do you remember it as being an adrenaline thing and you don't notice, or it hurts?
No, I remember being very embarrassed and hurting a lot,
Yeah.
and bleeding all over my shirt.
Yeah. No, I
Yeah,
would
no,
think.
I don't. I think if you can avoid boxing, that'd probably be a good thing to do.
Yeah. Yeah. If you don't have to.
No, if you don't have to.
Yeah, you shouldn't
Yeah,
do it.
No.
But sometimes I like watching it, but then I don't know why I'm watching it, because it really.
Do you watch it? You like to watch it?
Sometimes.
If they would just box, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
But this thing of trying to hurt each other,
Yeah.
I don't find that entertaining.
Yeah, you should just, it's like a game of tag or something. You should just be able to just slightly brush someone's cheek. All right, I'm just trying to throw ideas around.
No, that's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Now, and I always, I feel like there are people that you've met along the way or
Yeah.
in passing, and people that, like Hillary and I, have not met, but I feel like,
I think we did meet,
I
but I
think-
don't really know for sure.
I
I
think-
know I wanted you in a movie that I was directing, and you were doing stand-up, and I saw you on television. I thought you were wonderful and perfect for the part.
what
but,
movie?
Betsy's Wedding. And in fact, I was, yeah, but...
I read for that.
Did you read? Did you? Well, then
I
then we
didn't get
met.
it.
You didn't get it, no.
Well, you didn't want me bad enough, did you?
No.
What happened? I wanted that part so bad.
Did you really?
Yes.
Did you need, like, health care?
Yes. Yes. I had a cup that needed rotating, and I was.
Well, I did want you.
Well, that's nice to know, though,
Yeah,
because you
yeah.
never. It's good to
You
find
know,
out.
it's good to know that sometimes, like, when they tell you to go away, they really want you.
Right. Because seriously, you get so much rejection in this business,
I
and
know.
sometimes it's just about a certain look with the other actor, or.
Yeah, no, and as I remember, you were wonderful.
No, I'm sure I was. Now, so tell me, you've won, I said 5 Emmys. Is that correct?
So far.
Okay, good. That's the way to put it. That's the way to put it. Writing?
Writing, yeah, writing, directing, and acting.
But that has to be some kind of record, that somebody wins writing, directing, and acting.
I think it is. I think that's.
I don't think anybody
I'm
else
the only one in the world.
Now, and which one? Yeah, I would
Yeah.
think that's.
I don't know. I think so.
And which one? Do you remember which Emmy that you flipped out?
Yeah, well, sure. The greatest one for me was writing, because I wanted to be a writer since I was 8 years old, and when I heard in the audience that I had won, I went up toward the stage, and there was a cameraman at the end of the aisle by the stage, and I said, back up, and I did a cartwheel.
Did you
up to the
really?
stage,
All the
yeah.
way to the stage?
All the way to the stage, yeah.
Oh, they don't do that anymore. They should.
Yeah.
You should have to do something like that.
That's right. Wouldn't that be good?
Yeah.
And then it could be like there'd be an award for the best acceptance cartwheel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because some people take their time, they're walking up, and I'm thinking,
Yeah.
come on, the music's going, just run up there and give your speech.
Do you do cartwheels?
I've never done one, but if I won an Emmy for writing, I would do
That'd
one.
be the way you'd learn.
Yeah,
You'd
that's just.
come up with it like that.
Yeah, I'm trying to get them to vote for me now. If I win, I'll do a cartwheel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, no. So I mean, that must have been. All right, we have to go to break. When we come back though, because what an amazing and also to write for one of these episodes that must have been pretty
Oh,
special.
yeah, I loved writing for that show.
All right. Well, we have to go to break. We'll be right back right after this with Alan Alda. We're back with Alan Alda. So starting December 8th, you will be actually doing 10 episodes of The West Wing.
Yeah, we're going to do 5 this year and 5 next season.
And you are playing?
And I'm playing this guy, the Republican nominee for president. And it's really going to be fun. I love those people on West Wing.
Yeah.
They're so much fun to work with.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Are they?
Have you seen Martin Sheen wearing my underwear around the set yet? I have a picture of it to prove it. He wears my underwear.
Where's your underwear?
That's right. You heard it. We don't,
Like outside his clothing?
no, he pulls it to show that he's wearing it. Do we have a? They're
out.
looking. I'll prove it to you.
Yeah, okay, I gotta
promise.
see that.
And then also, you're in The Aviator with Leonardo DiCaprio coming out
Yeah.
soon, which is going to be. That looks like that's going to be an amazing movie.
Leo is such a genius. Every time I say his name, I almost say Leonardo da Vinci. I mean, he's really such a... Working opposite him, sitting on the other side of the table from him, it was amazing to me because in comes Howard Hughes, the young Howard Hughes. It was him. You know, I've seen tapes of him over and over again
Wow.
getting ready for the movie. And here was the guy. He's amazing.
Yeah, no, he's a good actor. He's
Oh,
really
he's
good.
wonderful.
He was great in Gilbert Grape and This
great.
Boy's Life, and
Yeah.
he's amazing. All right, well, I can't wait to see that movie. I can't wait to see on the West Wing because I know that's going to be fun. So December 8th, look for Alan on NBC's The West Wing, and The Aviator is in theaters December 17th. We'll be right back. Here's the picture to prove, I believe, as we go to break.
Oh, I got to see this.
All right, we'll be back with one more thing right after this. I want to thank Hilary Swank, Alan Alda, and Jason Randall tomorrow. Julie Louis-Dreyfus and William H. Macy will be here. And we didn't forget about the folks back in the Tom Hanks Riff Raff Room. You're all getting Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban on DVD. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.